Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Christmas has just passed and many of us are now enjoying a lovely public holiday. But have you ever stopped to wonder why December 26th is called Boxing Day? Does it have anything to do with the sport of boxing? Are we all supposed to put on gloves and have a friendly spar in the living room? Well, not exactly, but the real origins are just as interesting. Today, we're going to unbox the history behind this peculiar holiday name. So, grab your leftovers, get comfy, and let's dive into the fascinating story of Boxing Day. First, let's clear up the most common misconception. Boxing Day has absolutely nothing to do with the sport of boxing, so you can put those gloves away. The box in Boxing Day refers to actual boxes. The tradition's roots are believed to stretch back to the Middle Ages in Britain, and there are a couple of popular theories about how it all began. One of the most widely accepted theories links Boxing Day to the practice of alms boxes. In churches during the Advent season, a special box, often made of clay or wood, was placed to collect donations for the poor. On the day after Christmas, these boxes were opened, and the contents were distributed to those in need. This day of giving became known as Boxing Day. It was a day dedicated to charity and goodwill, extending the spirit of Christmas to the less fortunate. This tradition beautifully reflects the idea of sharing one's blessings, a core theme of the holiday season. Another strong theory, and one that runs parallel to the church alms boxes, involves the aristocracy and their servants. In the grand manors and estates of Britain, servants worked tirelessly on Christmas Day to ensure the lords and ladies had a perfect celebration. They would be busy cooking, serving, and cleaning, with no time to celebrate with their own families. As a thank you for their hard work, the day after Christmas, December 26th, was their day off. Their employers would give them a Christmas box to take home. This box wasn't just an empty container. It was filled with gifts, money, and leftover food from the Christmas feast. It was a bonus and a gesture of appreciation for their year-long service. The servants could then go home, share these boxes with their families, and have their own belated Christmas celebration. This is why, for centuries, Boxing Day was known as a traditional day off for servants. So, you have these two main streams of thought, the Church-esque charity box and the Master-esque gift box for the servants. Both theories revolve around the same core concepts, giving gratitude, and boxes filled with goods. It's likely that the modern Boxing Day is a blend of both of these historical practices. They both highlight a social tradition of thinking about others after the main event of Christmas Day is over. Now, let's fast forward a bit. The tradition was so ingrained in British culture that in 1871, it was officially recognized as a bank holiday in England, Wales, and Ireland. Scotland, on the other hand, only made it an official holiday much later, in 1974. This official recognition solidified its place as a day of rest and relaxation after the Christmas frenzy. But what about the rest of the world? Boxing Day isn't just a British thing. The tradition sailed across the seas with the British Empire. Today, it's celebrated in many Commonwealth countries, including Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and several others. Each country might have its own unique twist on the day, but the name remains the same. In the United States, however, the day after Christmas is a federal holiday, and the term Boxing Day is commonly used. Instead, it's often a day for returning gifts or hitting the post, Christmas sales, which, funnily enough, is also a huge part of modern Boxing Day in other countries. This brings us to what Boxing Day looks like today. For many, the historical meaning has faded into the background, and the day has taken on new traditions. The two biggest modern traditions are shopping and sports. Just like Black Friday in the US, Boxing Day has become one of the biggest shopping days of the year in countries that celebrate it. Retailers offer massive discounts, and people queue up from the early hours of the morning to grab a bargain. It's a day of retail chaos, a far cry from the quiet charity of its origins. On the sporting front, Boxing Day is a massive day for sports fans, particularly in the UK and Australia. In English football, a full fixture list of matches is a cherished tradition. Families often go to a game together, making it a festive sporting event. In horse racing, major events like the King George VI Chase at Kempton Park are held. And down under in Australia, the Boxing Day Test match is an iconic cricket event held in Melbourne, drawing huge crowds and television audiences. It's a day to relax on the sofa, eat leftovers, and watch a marathon of sports. There are also some more quirky traditions. In some coastal towns in the UK, you'll find Boxing Day dips, where brave or perhaps slightly mad people in fancy dress run into the freezing cold sea, often to raise money for charity. In a way, this brings the day back full circle to its charitable roots, just with a much colder and wetter twist. So, to recap, Boxing Day got its name from the boxes used for charitable collections in churches and the gift boxes given to servants by their wealthy employers in Britain. It was a day of giving and gratitude. Over time, while the name stuck, the traditions have evolved dramatically. From a day of quiet charity, it's transformed into a modern festival of shopping, sports, and family time. Whether you spend it shopping for deals, watching a match, or simply recovering from Christmas with a plate of leftovers, you now know the rich history behind the name. It's a fascinating example of how traditions can change and adapt over centuries, yet still hold a special place in our calendar. What are your Boxing Day traditions? You hit the sales, watch sports, or just chill out at home? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear how you celebrate. It's amazing to see how this single day means so many different things to people around the world. Thanks so much for watching and for spending a bit of your holiday with me. Hope you found this little historical journey as interesting as I did. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives into the stories behind our traditions. Have a wonderful rest of your holiday season, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.